Yo, what up, y'all? Just wanted to follow up on the previous video about the Anthem Av70 8K processor and the overall comparison versus the Marantz Av7706 Arc Genesis versus Odyssey. I did have the app for Odyssey, so I had the most that I could do for the Av7706. I could be mistaken. I think there's another step that you could do up. It's like $200, I believe, to pay for Odyssey, where you could do some more tweaks and stuff. I'm not doing all of that, but I had paid for the $20 app for Odyssey to make the adjustments and all of that, set your house curve, all of that stuff. It's not in comparison to Arc Genesis. Arc Genesis, in my personal opinion, is better. It's a lot more you can tweak and change. That's a lot of stuff that's over my head. I'm not an expert with any of this room correction stuff, so it's still a learning curve for me with Arc Genesis. But it does offer a lot more tweaks than Odyssey. So if you're into that type of stuff, then this is right up your alley. If you like simple simplicity, set it and forget it type and minimum tweaks, Odyssey probably is better, in my opinion. More user-friendly, I should say. Not to say that Arc Genesis is not user-friendly, because I think it is to a certain degree, but it's definitely more complex than Marantz, than Odyssey. So sound quality wise, Anthem wins to me personally. I only watched one movie so far. I didn't have the time I wanted to, but I still got another 30 days to spend with this before I have to send it back if I want to. So I plan to watch some more movies and make some more comparisons, but so far it's better than the Marantz. The HDMI board is 2.1, which is better for me. Not a deal breaker, but something I wanted. Sound quality is better. The sounds that you hear from each speaker, to me, is more clear and more precise with the Arc Genesis opposed to the Marantz. I can clearly tell my surrounds better with Arc Genesis opposed to the Marantz. But that's subjective in my opinion. I think this is all this stuff is subjective, so take it with a grain of salt. But overall, in my opinion, Marantz is easier to use, more user friendly, because it's less tweaks, less things you can change in the settings. It's just easier, kind of set it and forget it type of system. So if you're used to that and you prefer that, I would say stick with a Marantz. If you like to dig into the weeds, have more options, changing things, tweaking things, go with the Anthem. You will need a laptop or a PC to run their software, the Arc Genesis, opposed to the Marantz, where everything is on screen within the system. So some differences here. I just need to debate if those differences are worth $2,900. So that's where I'm at with it. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you too much longer, but if you got any questions or comments, leave it down below.